Guys, it is day 14 of this eclipse portal. Oh my goodness. This is the 2-week period between eclipses that we get to upgrade all of our energy systems. We get to receive a lot of divine clarity and shifting. A lot of us have had a lot of crazy stuff happen in not a lot of time. So, oh boy. And today, as I was preparing this Google slide, I was like, what am I going to work on today? And I just heard in my mind, a day of financial miracles. Today is a day of financial miracles. If you did not hear yesterday's session on here, I recommend it. It was about financial boundaries. And today is a day where I'm supposed to invite you to put some things to the test. Are you open to receive miracles? Are you open to receiving miracles relating to money? Go ahead and close your eyes. And you're going to go ahead and imagine a dam holding back a river. The river is a river of financial miracles that are meant for you. What is the dam? What is it made of? Talk to it. Ask what it is. Why is it there? Ask what is inside of you that resonates with that dam. What inside of you has invited that dam to be there and block the way for a flow of financial miracles? Go ahead and write down what you hear. Oh, and I'm gonna yawn. That means some energy is already shifting. Your job is to figure out what is the deal with the dam holding back the river of financial miracles that are meant for you. If you do not hear anything, or if this is hard for you, I recommend checking out allydoucette.com/scribbling and following the instructions there and scribbling out any resistance to this. And I think that will be really helpful to you. When you know what it is inside of you that has invited this blockage to be there, you can ask for instructions on how to let that part of yourself go. What changes do you need to make in order to release this dam and allow a flow of energy and miracles to flow to you? What changes do you need to make to release this dam and allow a flow of energy and miracles to flow to you? The goal is, over the next few days, to imagine this dam releasing and the river flowing to you. Imagine the water coming to you, washing you, cleaning you, healing you, filling you up with miracles and every resource that you need to thrive. Your job is to use your imagination to dismantle this dam safely. But it is not enough just to get rid of the dam. You can't just imagine that the dam is gone and the river is flowing. The job is to heal the part of you that allows the dam to be there. As long as some part of you wants that dam there, no other work you do will solve the problem. So what inside of you needs to let go so that you can accept more miracles in your life? And as I'm speaking this, I'm hearing this idea of I have to do it all by myself. And this idea of no one is coming to save me. If you have either of those two beliefs going on somewhere inside of yourself, I really recommend digging into them, scribbling them out. Sitting with them and just truly feeling them. Cry it out, cry about it. Those two beliefs have so much sadness in them. No one is coming to save me. Feel that. That is so sad. There is so much sadness underneath that. And a lot of times with those heavy beliefs that are so tied to emotion, if you can just cry them out long enough, they will shift and delete. So yes, I'm inviting you to have a little bit of a pity party and just cry about the idea that you have carried for so long that you have to do everything yourself, that no one is coming to save you. What if you don't have to do it all by yourself? And what if someone is coming to save you? And what if the only thing that is blocking them from saving you is your beliefs that you have to do it all by yourself and that no one is coming to save you? Again, I quoted this yesterday. This is just the idea that God is sending down everything. He's ordering all things for our good as fast as we are able to receive them. So if we're not receiving miracle after miracle after miracle, the problem is not that God is not sending us miracles. The problem is that we are blocking miracles, and we are in control of that. So we can change that. This is a hopeful scripture. If you do not feel like your life is full of miracles at every turn, you have the power to change that. That is the most glorious thing about this. You can change that, and you can make it so that your life is full of miracles. What you have to do is find out why you are not able to receive the miracles. What inside of you is blocking miracles? Go ahead and take your fingers out and tap on your forehead or your collarbone and say with me, today I am opening my life to more miracles. I can accept miracles of money and resources. What would it feel like if I had all the resources I needed in order to have my needs met? What if all my needs were met easily and gracefully today? What if I had some surprise desires fulfilled today also? Go ahead and put your hands on your heart and breathe it in. These are two classes that I wanted to recommend today. Manifest Generate helps you clear blocks. Both of these have to do with this concept of clearing out the blocks towards receiving a flow of abundance. Manifest Generate is against, it clears blocks against manifesting or generating whatever you want. But Rivers of Wealth is specific to financial wealth. And I always joke about this, but after I did it, I'm sorry, I don't remember who this was. So I'm sorry if it was you. I still love you. Somebody messaged me in like anger about Rivers of Wealth. And she's like, I cannot believe that Rivers of Wealth was only about financial wealth. Don't you know that there are lots of kinds of wealth, like love and happiness and health? And I was just like, yes, I do realize that. I promise, I realize that. But also, we also need money to survive. And also, here's the clue. If we want to do the most good in the world, it helps to have access to a lot of resources. You can serve more people if you have more money. And I know that does that. As I'm saying that, I feel how it feels like a burlap sack rubbing against the hearts of some people out there who don't want that to be true. Can't we just serve others in our poverty? And like, yes, we can. And that is still good and important. But also it is really something when somebody has a real financial need and you can go and meet that need because you have an abundance of wealth. And I think probably most of us have been in situations where I'm thinking of medical debt, surprise surgeries that cost $1 bazillion. And you thought, how am I going to pay for this? You get into a car accident and you have all these problems afterwards. And who's going to pay for your massage therapy? Who's going to pay all the bills? And yes, there's a lot of service that we can do without money in those situations, but also it's really amazing to be able to serve somebody with money in those situations. And so I don't know. I hope that none of us are in the habit of demonizing wealth, because if you demonize wealth, if you look down on it, if you are telling yourself a story that it's more righteous or more wonderful to be of service in poverty, then that is what you will experience. And that's fine. I mean, if that's what you want to experience, that's fine. But if you would like to experience being able to pay for somebody's surgery, then I recommend clearing out the blocks that you have against flows of financial abundance and releasing any triggers that you have around the idea of yourself receiving more abundance. And here's the trick. A lot of people have a lot more triggers around this than they ever realize. A lot of people tell themselves these stories that well, of course I want more money. It can't be me blocking it. I want more money. But if you really dig into it, you may find a bunch of stuff that you need to do X to deserve money, that only bad people make a lot of money, that the only way to make money is by cheating other people, that kind of thing. I deal with all of these kinds of stuff in this book, which is on Amazon, which I'm recommending for this little financial portion of this boundary work. During this eclipse portal. I think we have 2 more days of the eclipse portal. And the reason why it's not just 14 straight days is because the eclipse took place like 9 p.m. on a Wednesday, and then it ended the next day, because it takes a couple hours for an eclipse to take place. And so both of these eclipses started on a different date. Does that make sense? So it's 16 dates, even though it's only 14 days in strict terms of like the hours, because of how the hours were arranged and how long an eclipse is. That's why there's 16 days. So we have about 2 more days working with this energy. Yeah, So I'm excited for tomorrow. I hope this was helpful to you today. You are allowed to have money. You are. It is allowed for you to have money. It is allowed for you to have more money than you know what to do with. Tap it in, my friend. It is allowed for you to have the money that you need to do things that you enjoy so that you can rest, so that you can serve and bless others and the causes that you care about. That is allowed. It is allowed. And I do believe that the divine is pouring down blessings upon all of us as fast as we can receive them. So today is a day that you can start changing your internal landscape so that you can receive more, so that you can bless yourself and bless other people too. This is just, I just feel very passionately about this. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Come hang out with me on Facebook at Intuitive Healing with Ali Doucette. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want a little ding on your phone when these videos come out. And I will see you tomorrow.